I understand, Clea. We must call the Polemarch. He can present you to the Archon.
The future of Bastion is in our
Polemarch.
hands.
He's right hand of Archon. She truly believes us. We still have a chance.
I will ascend.
She's the one behind it. See the headdress.
State your purpose.
She's gonna gank us. Welcome to Hero's Rest, Crossroads of Bastion. You'll find much to aid you in your journey here. Here in Hero's Rest, we have a beacon that is the fastest way to draw the Polemarch's attention. It's been quite some time since we have used it, for it has fallen into disrepair. In order to use to retrieve a receive a steward companion during your stay here in Bastion, I'll call for some to convene. You may select one to aid you.
Archon's eyes upon you. A steward will aid you in summoning Polemarch Adrestes. Choose one to be your companion.
And choose one who I can pronounce. Ippa, Zenza, Tima, Apos, Dafa, Dintos, Klukas, Farah, Mupu, Dintos.
How do you do?
Need snack? Need help? Helping hand? I need assistance.
Known service.
I will not disappoint.
Welcome, Mawwalker.
Dealing damage has a high chance to release the blast of spiritual energy for 258 shadow damage. Another enemy who bears the Arbiter is within so much yards, 5 to 20 yards of you. The blast will also arc to them, dealing 285 shadow damage to enemies in the arc. Nice.
I stand at attention.
Notice. Aspirants new and ancient, take note. The Herald Agita's Repose calls. Make this ceremonial journey and learn about the ancient fallen paragon who saved this very realm. Find Repose a short ride southwest of Hero's Rest. But why would her memorial thing be broken in the other place if she's some famed, if she's highly regarded? It's clearly something more is going on. Maybe she fell, but it's painted up that she was great. You know? Garmillos.
Welcome, friend.
Whatever you need, I do.
Yes, mortal.
Whenever you need assistance, your steward will be available for many services. Stewards are useful for many reasons. They keep Bastion tidy, fix anything broken, and provide unrivaled companionship and support. New steward assistant should be able to repair the beacon. Then you can summon the Polemarch and to Hero's Rest.
Go in service. I have other duties to attend to. Your steward can repair the beacon at your request.
Peruse my stock at your leisure.
You'll never walk alone. Ah, these wise words are certainly Aragon's. My report he made it home.
Even the presence of another is a blessing.
Gorgebeak and Darkwing. Thief, Pilfer, Menace. The insidious menace known as Gorgebeak threatens our harvest of ambrosie. For tribute to our great Archon, she must be stopped. If anyone will take on this foul, I've tracked her nest to the western edges of Firstborne's bounty. Proof of her demise shall be amply rewarded. If a reign of terror continues, our harvest will be ruined. The Cloudfeather matriarch, Darkwing, has fallen to a great and terrible sickness. She's grown aggressive, dominating her children and driving them fouls. Darkwing must be slain if her flock is to return to the Archon's grace. Please use detached whistle to call her to her nest. I shall consider one of her crown feathers sufficient proof of the deed. If the rain terror continues, our harvest will be ruined. Very concerned about their harvest.
Allow me to help. Yes.
I need to fix the, Any, can help. Can do many tasks, just keep company. Fix the beacon.
My friend.
I have acquired items that may be of interest.
All done. Working good. Much constantly have that spell going. Ooh, there you are.
For what purpose do you like the beacon, aspirants?
Oh, if you get a little lower, I can talk to you.
We have urgent news for the Archon.
You are the ones from the Temple of Purity. Very well, then. What troubles you?
Questy has vouched for you by allowing the usage of the beacon. For that reason, you have my attention. Our revered Archon decided to grace you with an audience. It's your duty to present your discovery story and follow wise judgment. She holds audience in Elysian Hold, part of the sprawling spires of Ascension, to whom it descended. Can carry you there, for it is a place for those who can fly. Well, if you let me use my dragon.
We all serve a greater good.
Finally, an audience with the Archon. We shall meet you there, my friend.
Oh, the other guy turned up. I didn't even realize he was here. I live my life in humble service to the Archon. My every word, every action is by her grace.
Remain humble. The Paragons have already assembled and await
Terrible
the
grip.
Archon's arrival. It would be wise for you to listen until asked to speak.
Suck my ass.
Such an illustrious audience is a rare honor, mortal. Do not squander it.
How humble he is. Condescending and sneering at me.
Her memories are unequivocal, Devos. Your hand has sworn herself to the Maw.
Lysonia. I never knew darkness lurked within her.
Actually, she's a similar hat. From the sounds of it, Devos has fallen herself.
I am the Archon's.
The Archon's chamber is just above. I urge you to practice extreme deference while in her presence. Secretary, I beseech you to be present in this assistant. I'll escort you to hold audience with the Archon. I beseech you to present your information succinctly and directly, or the Archon will hear you and make a decision on the best course of action.
Proceed with courage.
As esteemed leader of Bastion since its inception countless eons ago, do well to remember your position to humbly request her aid. You do realize I'm doing this for ye, right? Yes, you are helping us, therefore we're helping you. Be grateful. Like, in reality, we're doing you a service by letting you help us. Piss off.
This is dire news for Symphony. But the Archon has turned a deaf ear to such tidings in the past.
The circumstances have changed. these Forsworn. Most have merely lost faith, and may yet be redeemed. But some have fallen so far as to wield the power of the Maw itself.
It is true. This mortal has fought against Ascended who are in service of the Jailer. Lasonia is not the only one.
We do not know when or where the Forsworn will strike next, but strike they will.
What you speak of is unthinkable, but we must remain vigilant nonetheless. Paragons, return to your temples. Adrestes, monitor the wards. It appears you have a part to play in all of this, mortal. Let us see what comes of it. Go in service.
Yeah.
You have questions.
Darken's grace is upon you, mortal. Each temple of Bastion is protected by a ward here in Elysian Hold. As long as wards hold, no malevolent force can launch an assault. It's concerning that Forsworn were able to attack Purity in such force. Your order is to examine the wards. As long as they hold, Bastion stands strong.
Go in service.
Well, what if they hold strong and yet the attack still went through?
I welcome you.
Peculiar. The Ward of Purity is disabled. This is surely what allowed the Forsworn to invade in such force.
And no one noticed? It's not like these are hidden away.
Good. The Temple of Loyalty's ward is active. The Kyrian, meditating on their duty to Bastion and the Archon, are safe.
What duty do they owe to Bastion? They were just hucked at them. And just like, there's your afterlife. Deal with it. Jesus.
I trust I was used.
Are you in need of supplies?
Nope.
I have acquired items that may be of
I hope some of these can be of use. I'll have more next time.
How may I be of service?
Deactivated.
Humility's ward stands strong. However, perhaps it would do the Forsworn service to relearn the lessons taught there.
Smugness is not humility.
All Kyrian are stored at the Temple of Wisdom. I am quite relieved to see its ward holding. The Ward of Courage holds. That is quite the relief.
Sup? Ooter in the house.
Fools! The Forsworn will triumph over the Archon!
Quickly! We must alert the pole mark!
See you there. Boop. Ooh, there's a mailbox over here. Curious to see what's sold. Oh, Great Father Winter. Ho ho ho, Palnai. I hope you have a fantastic feast of Wintervale. So nice and helping me out with my sweet tooth. I wanted to send you a little something extra. A sample of delicious smoky with pasture treats. If you've gotten any yet, be sure to do so before the season ends. Beautiful. I still have some from like 5 years ago.
Do you need a task?
It seems Forsworn are in very midst, even in the spires. Must send aid to the Temple Courage post haste. Why not just reactivate it? Oh, they turned it off. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, on. You know, it just ends up being a slap fight in the on-off button. Wearing Smith's kit. Repair a target item to full durability. Nice. The Temple of Courage must not fall. All Kyrian learn to fight in South halls, not only protect Bastion, but to ensure their own safety when retrieving souls from across the Veil. Travel there once. Seek out Thanatos, the Paragon of Courage's loyal hand. Sounds like Thanatos.
Go, quickly.
Yes, Palamark. Archon watch over us all.
You are seen.
I need to go to Temple of Courage.
Trust the path.
Ah, the dungeon, Necrotic Wake.
The Forsworn who destroyed the ward. He was the one from Lasonia's memories.
It seemed that their pact with the Maw was kept secret from him. I wonder, are the other Forsworn also unaware of it?
From what we've seen, they're just bitter about having their very identities ripped from them, tortured away from them. I think it's psychological torture you have to inflict on a person to make them blank everything about themselves.
The ward has been sabotaged, as we agreed.
Good. Our allies are eager to strike.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
I am glad to see I am not yet alone. The Maldraxi attacked without warning.
Ooh, the Rhyme Bender. He's down as a boss, but for a moment I saw Raid. But no, he's the Necrotic Wake boss.
You have my attention.
God, he's scary though. Rhyme Storm, invulnerable, deals periodic frost damage. Not quite the army I would have, I hoped would come, not quite the army I hoped would come, but I welcome your blade by my side. In a fair fight, our warriors could stand against the countless swarms of these Maldraxi. This was no fair fight, outsider. They came without warning, without cause, we were caught unprepared. They must not be allowed to encroach any further. This stops here.
My life for the Paragon.
The day is not lost yet. I'm with you.
By Xandria's spear. You betrayed your ancient oath to Maldraxxus Lich. Justice will be done. Mortal, push forward and secure the temple.
To be fair, given that you're dying, it seems you're just as mortal as I am. Well, I suppose mortal in a vampire sort of way.
You speak to the hand.
We've brought a staging ground, but much remains to be done.
My life
Friends,
for the
I
Paragon.
bring aid.
Oh, that's creepy. What aid?
Prepare for combat.
Yeah. Trail strikes. I see that one construct. Ah. I can rebuild this Colossus' core systems, but a few things beyond repair. Thankfully, there were enough Centurions present here. I believe we can improvise. Replacements are in order. Require an anima conflux to charge its systems, some eternity plating to protect its core, and a arcanic resonator to make it go boom. I'll take care of the rest. Quickly now.
The sooner you find those parts, the sooner this Colossus can help clear their flyers.
We'll show these Moldraxian surgeons the price of their betrayal. The Northern Grounds have taken the house. The Northern Grounds have been taken by the House of Constructs, home to Moldrax's most resilient warriors. They've earned no mercy this day, and we'll give them none. We'll carve through them side by side until the sacred ground is cleansed. Some of my brethren are still alive in there. While many were lost in the initial assault, they seem keen on taking any survivors prisoner. Ugh. Wow. I don't know what they intend, but given their master corpses, we must assume the worst. Some have already been taken to the necropolis above, but others remain in cages on the ground. Free all you can. Nice.
Save every Kyrian that you can.
The Hand of Courage is with me. Didn't even notice.
You speak to the hand.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Quickly.
Why would they attack us? The Kyrian will not fall so easily. Well, Draxus is supposed to be our ally. They're taking the fallen to the necropolis above. Jesus. Nice. If only I could break these down for resources. I don't think it will be profitable for me to try and auction them. Oh. God, you're creepy. They're like normal ghouls to an extent, but with bulbous eyes. Ugh. It's not really profitable to try and vendor greens to auction greens anymore. I would have to sell this for over 100 gold, for like 100 gold, to actually make any profit on it. So it's better to vendor it, but I'll take a look on the off chance. I just won't put any money on it. Commando flies overhead, take caution. And we're gonna ignore you.
This is one of Mechanicus' finest creations. It channels anima directly into blasts of energy.
Well, Drax is supposed to protect the realms, not destroy them. Yes, I will. Abomination number 267. And killing an enemy. When killing an enemy, he'll sometimes create an anima mote that's consumed when you approach it, and for 10% of your maximum health.
It's too far away. Anima powers all things in Bastion, even the mighty Colossi. This will help it retain its charge.
Let's armor to fallen. Absorb some damage. Well, fuck, I just went through the portal, felt like I was been born again, but this time I remained dry.
Cheated. I can't marry anymore.
Okay, just in here is what I need. Why are you throwing your flesh? Okay, yeah, these are normal ghouls, I think, in animation, but they look different. Vaguely froggy.